Stop chasing her. Yeah, I know. It sounds harsh, maybe even impossible when your heart's already hooked. But listen carefully, because the second you stop chasing her, truly stop, something powerful happens. Not to her, but to you. See, most men don't realize this, but chasing a woman who isn't reciprocating is like running on a treadmill that's on fire. You're burning yourself while going nowhere. You keep thinking, if I just try harder, if I just prove my worth, maybe she'll see my value. But here's the brutal truth, my brother. The more you chase, the less she respects you. Let that sink in. From a young age, we're taught that love means pursuit. Movies show the guy chasing the girl until she finally gives in. Songs tell us to never give up on her. Society glorifies persistence, as if a man's worth is proven by how much rejection he can tolerate. But reality doesn't work like that anymore, because modern relationships run on power dynamics, not fairy tales, and the man who chases automatically gives his power away. You start bending, adjusting, overthinking, trying to impress her, trying to make her feel something for you, while she just watches. You're performing, she's evaluating, and that's not attraction, that's submission. Here's what most men don't get. Attraction isn't built through persistence, it's built through perceived value. When you chase a woman, you're communicating, without saying a word, that her attention is more valuable than your self-respect. You're saying, I'm willing to lose myself just to keep you. And women feel that instantly, not consciously but emotionally. Psychologically, when someone is too available, our brain devalues them. It's called the scarcity principle. If something's easy to get, it must not be that special. And this is where most good men fall apart, because you're not chasing out of weakness, you're chasing out of hope. Hope that effort equals love, hope that loyalty will be rewarded, hope that being the nice guy will finally get noticed, but hope without boundaries turns into self-betrayal. Let's break this down deeper. When you chase a woman who's pulling away, you trigger her instinct to test you. She starts creating distance, not always to hurt you, but to see if you'll lose yourself trying to keep her. If you do, she subconsciously knows, he needs me more than I need him. And in that moment, the balance is gone. Now you're no longer the prize. You've become the pursuer, the pleaser, the man who's reacting instead of leading. And nothing kills attraction faster than a man who's lost his frame. Because here's the truth. Women are drawn to emotional certainty, not emotional desperation. The man who's chasing says, I'll do anything for your validation. The man who's calm, centered, grounded says, I don't chase, I choose. See the difference? Imagine this. You're holding a bar of soap underwater. You grip it tighter and tighter, trying not to lose it. But the tighter you hold on, the faster it slips away. That's what chasing does. Every text, every double message, every, hey, are you free this weekend? When she hasn't replied in days, it's you squeezing that soap bar tighter, and she's slipping further out of your hands, until one day you're standing there, empty-handed, wondering how the hell you lost yourself in the process. And look, I get it, man. You're not weak for caring. You're not stupid for trying. You just wanted to connect, to love, to be seen. You wanted to show her your loyalty, your consistency, because that's how you express love. But she's not wired like you. Women test, men prove. You chase, she withdraws. It's the emotional seesaw that breaks most men. And I know how it feels. The silence, the unanswered texts, the shift from warm energy to cold indifference. It eats at your self-worth. You start thinking, what did I do wrong? Am I not good enough? But here's the twist. It's not about being good enough. It's about being respected enough. So what happens when you stop chasing her? Everything changes because you shift the energy. You go from seeking validation to commanding respect, from being reactive to being unpredictable. When a man who's been chasing suddenly goes quiet, not in a manipulative way, but because he's truly done, that silence echoes, and women feel that shift. They feel the absence of your energy. See, attention is a drug, and when you stop supplying it, people notice. They wonder, wait, Where did his energy go? Why isn't he checking in? Why isn't he trying anymore? That curiosity, that's power. But it's only real when it comes from authenticity, not a tactic, not a game, but genuine emotional detachment, when you stop chasing because you've remembered who you are. Here are 3 principles to live by starting today. Never invest more than you're receiving. If she's giving 50%, you give 50%. Relationships aren't charity. They're exchange. If you're overgiving, you're training her to underdeliver. Silence speaks louder than reassurance. When she pulls away, don't chase. Let space do the talking. Your absence should make her realize your value. Your presence should never have to beg for it. Redirect your energy. Every ounce of effort you put into chasing, redirect it into building yourself, your body, your mission, your purpose. Because the second a man reclaims his focus, the world starts chasing him. Listen, bro, this isn't about women. This is about you. It's about the man you become when you stop seeking validation from anyone outside yourself. You've been told that love means sacrifice, that loyalty means chasing, that being a good man means waiting for her to come around. But that's a lie. Because the real definition of love starts with self-respect. And respect isn't begged for. It's earned through boundaries. So here's what happens when you stop chasing. You start walking with purpose. You start talking with confidence. You stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. You stop explaining your worth. And she, or someone better, starts to notice. Because the same energy that used to chase now radiates. Women are drawn to men who move with quiet certainty. Men who don't explain, they decide. Men who don't chase, they choose. And that's the energy shift that makes you magnetic. Think about every time in your life you finally let go of a girl, a job, a situation, and something better came after. That's not coincidence. That's alignment. Because when you stop chasing what doesn't want you, you make space for what's meant for you. You stop broadcasting desperation and start radiating direction. And direction, my man, is the most attractive thing a man can have. When you're walking your own path, eyes focused on your mission, women can feel that energy before you even speak. They sense your presence, your certainty, your indifference to approval, and that's when they chase you. So let this be your wake-up call. Stop chasing her. Stop explaining yourself. Stop trying to convince anyone to value you. You've been doing that your whole life. And where has it gotten you? Tired, confused, drained. No more. From today forward, you operate differently. You move with purpose. You protect your peace like it's sacred. You speak less, observe more, and let your silence say everything. Because you're not here to be chosen, you're here to choose. And when she realizes the man she took for granted has finally pulled away, that's when she'll feel the emptiness you once felt. That's when she'll understand the difference between attention and presence. And that's when you'll smile, not out of revenge, but out of peace. Because you've learned the hardest truth every man must face. Sometimes the only way to win is to walk away. If this message hit you, if it woke something up inside you, don't just scroll away, because this isn't just advice. This is survival. Like this video, share it with another man who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below that says, "I'm done chasing." Let's build a community of men who no longer beg for respect. We command it. This is your moment, your turning point. Your comeback story starts right now. Stop chasing her and watch what happens next.